Hello, everyone, and welcome to Highwire Improv's Tuesday evening shows. Very excited to have you joining us. We've got a wonderful bit of improv coming your way this evening. If you're watching this live, if you're checking us out on replay, continue enjoying our vast library of shows. We're excited to share them with the world. Check those out, and look forward to more online shows. Mondays, Tuesdays, and Sundays here on the Highwire Improv YouTube channel. If you're in the Baltimore area, check out our social media and our website for all of our in-person activities. We've got some shows, some workshops, some musical improv meetup stuff happening this week, and plenty more coming later this year. I'm very excited to welcome back to our stage here a wonderful duo. They'll explain their name when they arrive, but please put your hands together for Tabula Raza.
Hello, hi, Highwire Improv, all those out there. Over in a square somewhere beyond my square is Taj.
And somewhere this way or that way possibly is Bela.
And through the magic of alchemy or white paint or something, when you combine those two names together, we came up with Tabula Rasa. There's the explanation.
Blank slate.
Blank slate. Bud Barry, as you do know, we do need a single word to get that blank slate going, please.
Microwave.
Microwave. Great. Thank you very much.
The popcorn is now coming out of the employee kitchen, flowing down the hallway and filling the entire copy room.
I take full responsibility.
Will you be able to eat your way through?
I will not, and that really hurts because I thought I'd be able to handle this, but I have to admit I was wrong.
Well, I would like you and your entire department to come up with a plan of action so that we are able to complete copies when needed.
I'm sorry, my department is, well, they've already offed themselves. They realize that, well, I did it, but they're taking responsibility as a good team should. So I'm just here to deliver the message, and then I will, of course, do the same to myself.
But that leaves us with the problem.
I'm sorry. I don't know how to handle things when the problem is too big, when it can't be solved. I feel like all you can do is accept responsibility and show by offing yourself that you really, really, really are sorry.
Well, my preference actually would be, let's see here. Here's a box of giant trash bags.
Uh, all right.
Sorry, I just dropped them on your foot, but you can. And here's a big shovel.
Might as well just drop it as well.
Okay, there you go.
Ow. Okay.
Yes. See, even that little pain, you were not quite up to that. How are you gonna? Yeah, I don't think that plan A is gonna work for you, my son.
Father, do you think you could have taught me better about the works of management? I feel as if I was unprepared for this responsibility. In fact, because of all the tension, that was why I needed the popcorn.
I thought you would react more strongly to discovering that I'm your father.
It was never quite the secret you thought, Dad, because I look just like you. Now, this finger is going to go into this hole of the bowling ball. And then this finger will go into a hole. This thumb will go here. And then I'm ready to microwave the competition.
Would you please say your pronunciation of these letters when put together? Evil.
Evil. I hope I pronounced them correctly.
No, the word that they form
Oh,
is
you
what.
want me to say the word that the letters form?
Yes.
Well, of course, I went to school. I'm not one of those bowlers that doesn't know words. What are you trying to infer with this infernal test in question?
It's not that at all. I want to know whether you say it as a supervillain would.
I say it as evil.
Oh, yes, that's very good.
Yeah, yes,
Now
yes.
pet your bowling ball.
Yeah. Look, it's an inanimate object. See, that's what happens when you pet things that you shouldn't pet. Look, I feel offended here. You're trying to give your evil to my evil. We have very different types of evil.
Evil. No,
I,
it's evil.
evil.
Oh my goodness. We're gonna have to find a new Super Bowler evil. Evil. Oh my god, now
Yeah.
I'm doing it.
It's like bow. Eval.
I'm afraid your most recent work eval is under par.
I'm I'm sorry. Does this have anything to do with the fact that I changed my nails from red to that nice new shade of blue?
No, that doesn't bother me in the least.
Are you sure? Because I'm pretty positive that when I came in that morning with the new, I believe it's called Crazy Cyan, on my nails, that you took one look and then you made some kind of strange motion into the waste paper basket, and I couldn't tell if it was a retch or you were trying to heave or any number of well, I'm trying to be polite, but I got the sense that you didn't like my nails.
Yes, the waste paper basket was very full that day. Would you mind just sitting on your hands for a moment?
Well, I certainly can because I got industrial strength, non-breakable, incredibly armored nail polish. It will never ever fade. It will never ever change. I will die and be beautiful in my funeral parlor basket or whatever they decide to put my ashes in because these will not burn, baby. They will not burn.
You are defeating the purpose of sitting upon your hands by continuing to discuss the offending hue.
I should also probably say that, well, the pigment apparently it can go to other things. So now I'm probably making my rear end even more beautifully blue. Crazy cyan blue. No, now I'm just thinking of a beautiful blue moon. Maybe you'll get to
Hmm.
experience that soon.
I think I'm coming up with a solution to our little conundrum here betwixt and between me and you. I think maybe, yes, yes. Did you know that we have a zoology department?
I I didn't know that Xerox had a zoology department.
Yes, anything that starts with something that sounds like X or Z. We have all our departments just based on that. We have the xylophone department, Xena Warrior Princess down the hall. You've noticed.
That makes a lot more sense. I just thought our organization chart made complete nonsense.
All right, so what I would like you to do is to go down to the 14th floor of the zoology department and present your blue rump to the creatures you find there.
Uh, can I ask a question?
Don't show me that hand.
Oh, but I also wanted to tell you I just got engaged, so I'm putting a ring on it.
That's a blue diamond, isn't it?
But I will say goodbye to you as I go down to the 14th floor. Goodbye, goodbye. I'm leaving you. Did I hear correctly?
Yes, you did, madame.
Look, the only reason I come to Macy's is because, well, you have the stockings that I like. And if you aren't going to keep them in stock, the stockings that I like, well, I might have to go look for stockings somewhere else.
I think this is a really good time for me to mention that I think you're really special, and I've been stalking you.
And that's not news to me. I kind of enjoyed the stocking. Honestly, I don't even really care about those stockings. I really
You
just,
don't care that I'm stalking you? You don't care
no, no,
about me?
no, I like that stocking. I'm saying I don't care about the stockings as much as I cared about your stocking. And so I was just, to be honest, what this is really about was I saw you helping another lady with a different brand of stockings, and I thought, well, I thought I was losing you and your special attention. You were stalking some other woman.
I might share stockings with her, but I'm never stalking her. You're the only one that I'm stalking.
You promise that you're not stalking her? You're only sharing stockings?
Well, maybe just a little, like a little runner. That amount.
Look, Look, mister, you need to take stock of your life. You need to take stock of which woman is going to be the right woman because one of these days I'm going to come in and I am going to make a big order of stockings. And it can be either for my favorite stalker or it can be for my other favorite stalker, the stockman over there.
Oh my goodness, I think my stock has gone way down in your estimation just from this one conversation. And I was just about to invite you to dinner for soup in my big stock pot.
Maybe I'll go check out Stockman's big stock pot.
I have celery stalks. Well, I
Hmm.
think the nose fits your face better now that we've reconvened it.
I, I, I want to thank you, Doctor. I, I've in my entire life felt undignified until now, until this nose. I don't, I don't know how to thank you for the dignity that I now possess.
Oh, you had to make me feel guilty, didn't you?
But what are you saying, Doctor?
We didn't fix your nose. We just gave you a bunch of pain by poking you while you were sleeping and then making you black and blue and sort of giving you a funhouse mirror.
Wait, are you saying this is a placebo nose?
It's just your original nose.
But like as if you gave me it's my original nose?
Yes, now you know.
I wondered why everything smelled the same.
Hmm. Oh my goodness, that's a whole new field of research to see if people who have these nose transplants actually smell what the original person smelled.
Wait, you just said nose trans. Did you transplant my own nose? After you took my nose off my body, you put my original nose onto my own body?
Oh no, actually, we haven't quite perfected the nose transplant. So we just pretend that we have transplanted your nose, or someone's nose, onto you and your nose onto someone else. It's like a continual sort of shell game of noses. But the truth is, we just black and blue our patients and then sort of give them drugs and a funhouse mirror, as I mentioned. And they all seem to really feel like they're much more attractive after they've gone through the whole process.
I noticed that it seemed as if all of your representatives were very cute individuals who are constantly boosting my self-esteem.
Yes, but now that you've mentioned the smell thing, the sort of smell memory that might be within a nose that's come from some faraway place, I think we could actually perfect this nose transplant thing, and you might be the one to help us.
You mean if I don't sue you first for being so nice that you fooled me?
Well, you could sue us, or you could be patient zero.
Why would I trust someone who already screwed me over once? Why would I try that again?
From the sour look on your face, I don't think you've ever smelled anything sweet in your life. And I think the risk would be worth it. You could smell what a rose truly smells like.
You're you're right. Everything in my entire life has always smelled like flatulence.
Maybe we won't give your nose to anybody that we like.
Ouch. I'm just so anxious.
All right, so show me another emotion. I think you might get the part, but just I need a range here.
Oh, well, I, I, I mostly worked on my anxiety. But if you need something else, look, I first, before I give you this other emotion, I want to thank you because I know that originally years ago, you asked for 2-minute auditions of memorized material, and then you cut it down to 1 minute, and then 30 seconds, and then you're like, nobody can memorize anything, and then you're like, people can't read anymore. And then you're like, people can barely talk, they just grunt. And so I was really happy that you allowed me to grunt my anxiety because I'm very nervous.
Yes. You just said more words than any actor I've ever met before.
I was born. I was born a few years before the current generation got their phones, their smartphones, and the AI.
All right, so let me see what would be very different from anxious. How about needs to pee really bad?
Oh my God, I've got this. Oh my God, this is the greatest audition ever because everything corresponds to what I really feel. Honestly, I've needed to pee for the last 20 minutes. So you've already got my material, but I'll crystallize it. Kind of well, you could crystallize. No, that's a bad image. But anyway, just think, okay, here we go. I gotta go. Oh God, I'm gonna combine it with the anxiety.
All right. Well, let me tell you just a short sort of idea of
Okay.
what the film is about.
All right.
You have a little time?
No, I gotta go pee. I'm sorry.
Wait. So the film is about you living your life full of anxiety, full of all these awful, like, sense of doom hanging over your head. We might actually animate a cloud. Yes.
There is no toilet paper. I still need to pee, but I need some toilet paper.
All right. Well, there's the script, and we don't need it because you can't really memorize line anyway. So why don't you use that? Come
No,
back when
thank you,
you're ready.
thank you so much. Thank you. I'll read it while I'll kind of read it somehow while I.
You feeling better?
Oh my God. Oh, it was like the seas parted.
I don't know. Before you seemed to have that something we were looking for. Now I'm not quite so sure.
I I might be deflating actually. I just kind of I feel as if my spine has left my body, but oh no, I'm ready to work. I really
Here,
am.
drink this giant water.
I just I don't know if I can lift my arm to get to it. I just
Here's a straw. I'll put it down in front of you.
oh, all right. Oh, I'm so sorry about the script.
We weren't going to use it anyway. We're just going to follow you around, but you have to be more fascinating. Drinking water. This could be about the first hour of the film. Yes, yes. And then you'll be anxious and need to, as we discussed. For the second hour, you think you can hold it for an hour as we film?
I probably should tell you that the reason I was hired for all my other roles is I have a very fast acting system. So this water is just going to shoot right through me. I'd say we have about 30 seconds before I need to panic pee.
Hmm. Are you open to wearing a diaper during shooting?
I've never thought about that, but Pampers?
Yeah, we might even get the product placement.
We could do water and Pampers.
All right then.
I gotta go.
Darling, I know we've been married for 44 years, but I've got to go.
Is this because I didn't buy the microwave that you wanted me to buy, the model specifically?
You know. You always know.
When I saw that discount on the microwave, I thought I should get that one, even though I knew that you wanted the other one. I just thought this one has a discount, and the one that my wife wants is full price.
Ever since we won the Powerball, your real nature has come out.
Maybe someday I could pay full price for the things that you want, but it's just so hard. That money's meant to be saved. It's meant to give us, well, peace of mind, not to be used.
My dream has been to have a tower of things as far as the eye can see, high up and wide ranging. And if that was going to be the 4,042nd microwave that we purchased, as it was, I think you shouldn't criticize my expression of my character.
How many times do I need to tell you that, well, the compost pile is getting pretty big and we don't need to glorify the garbage and all the old microwaves when we've got all the food that goes through us into the compost. We can be better than that. We can be people that have things that can be recycled rather than will go to a garbage fill, honey.
But don't you know that winning the lottery is it's like pouring Miracle Grow on your character flaws, and I want my flaws to just shine out to the whole world.
I guess we really found out who each other were, and you, well, you like to keep up with the Joneses, who have their own huge piles of garbage.
And since you have such a problem with all the money that we won, I'm going to relieve you of that stress.
Oh, that's gonna cut into the money because you're gonna want a lawyer. No!
No, I'm just taking all the money. Don't worry about lawyers.
I need to get a lawyer. No! And so my client is happy that the divorce is signed and final, and he is going to be taking a trip to the Caribbean. And look, I just want to say it's been really wonderful working with you, the lawyer of his wife. I just it's really been great arguing with you day after day after day.
It's it's been the time of my life, actually. I don't know how I'm ever going to get over this being over.
Well, I don't do this all the time, but I went to the garbage dump that's behind their house and I got the actual microwave that led to the divorce.
Wow. You
I,
got me a microwave.
I yeah, I wanted to give it to you. I just I thought it would kind of symbolize our time together, these last many years of, well, just of hot times.
Yes, I mean, we've done so well that neither of them has any money left. I don't know how he's going to the Caribbean.
Yeah, I, they were really, really rich to start with. Look, I have to say, you're even more beautiful looking at you through the screen of the microwave here. Even though there's a solid back wall in the back, and you're just,
Well, you were so clever to post my picture inside the microwave so you could see me through that door.
and every time you turn the microwave on, you'll just, you'll get a little bit
More
looking more
crispy.
older, crispy, like kind of like you do in real life.
Oh, I thought
No,
you were
that
going to say like you never do in real life
no,
because
no, no. You get more beautiful as you get older. As the rays of the sun hit your face, they become more and more, you become more and more crispy. Look, I probably screwed this up, but please take their microwave as a symbol of my love.
just because your words are stumbling today, it can't even compare to all the eloquent pirouettes of phrasing I've witnessed day after day after week after month after year. And now that we're both filthy rich because of this whole thing, I think we should abandon the law practice and just travel the world on their money together.
I was I was hoping you'd say that. And I'm going to put this sheet of paper that I don't want you to read on top of the microwave, and I'm going to give you a pen, and I want you to sign it sight unseen. Just, I know it's basically something that no sane lawyer would ever do, but I'm asking you to make a leap of faith and to trust me.
All right. For you.
Boom! He gets everything. She gets nothing. Oh, and when I take this one up, you also agreed to marry me.
Oh, okay. And that's our
That's our
show.
show.
Oh, fantastic. As always, uh, a show full of very good advice, medical, legal, acting, career, whatever you may need. You can watch this back and you'll learn what to do. Feel free to come back on out. And great to see you as always on our stage.
Thanks, Barry.
Thanks, Barry.
Thanks so
Thanks.
much.
Thanks,
Thanks everyone
Highwire.
watching. We will see you all again very soon, Sunday, in fact, for our next online shows. Until then, stay safe and